So this is lesson 36 in Algebra 1, distributive property of rational expressions that contain positive exponents and minus signs and negative exponents. So let's go ahead and just do the distributive property first of what they're doing. In this particular lesson, all they're doing is taking a fraction like this and multiplying it by a couple other things inside parentheses, which means we're going to use the distributive property in order to do that. Alright, so I've got that. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be taking that times this, and then that times this, just like you do in any other distribution. Alright, so let's see what happens when I take and I multiply these two. I get x to the 2 plus 2 is 4, over y to the 2 plus 1, which is 3. Now I'm going to take this times that. So I've got my minus sign from right here. So I can't multiply the 3 times anything, so that 3 just stays. And I have an x squared and a y cubed, but I don't have anything to multiply them by, so I just stick them together like that. Then I have this y squared and this m to multiply, which I can't do anything with those either. So I end up with something like that. Now after I get to this point, I look and I look to see, do I have anything in this fraction that I can cancel? Because I have a y here and I have 2 of them, and I have a y here and I have 3 of them. So I can cancel out these 2 with 2 of these and be left with 1. So that leaves me with 3x squared y over m for that one. So don't forget to cancel those out. Now, one thing that's important is I can't cancel across a minus sign or a plus sign if that were a plus sign. I can only cancel within, like right there or within there, which I can't cancel anything there. Alright, so let's look at example 2 here. So there's example 2, and again we're going to distribute this to there and this to there. So let's go ahead and do that. So mx times, or m times axp there. There's really nothing that we can combine there, so we just have to stick them all together like that. Okay, and on the bottom we have zmk. Alright, can't combine anything there. There's nothing to give us like a z squared or anything like that. So let's leave it like that. And we'll take this times that. So we'll put our minus sign, and we'll put a 2 and an m. This has a 4 and this has a 1, so that gives me a 5. P to the 4th, there wasn't anything I could do with that, over z. Since this doesn't have anything down there, that z times 1 is just our z right there. Okay, now we're going to see if we can cancel. I have an m there that I can cancel with that. And that looks like that's it. So I have axp over zk minus 2m to the 5th p to the 4th over z. So this is example 3, and again we're going to use the distributive property, but in this one we're going to use it for the here times this times this, and this times that. So let's do these first ones here, and let's just stick everything together. We've got an a, a b, an x, an a, and a b there. And on the bottom we have a c squared and a c. And some people find this easier, just to stick everything together. So we have an a, b, a 2, a b, and an x over a c squared, because this only has a 1 there, so that times that is c squared. And then we have a minus a, b, and a 4 over c squared. Alright, so let's see what we've got here. On the top here we have 2 a's, so that's a squared. We have 2 b's, and we have an x. On the bottom we have a c squared and a c, so that's 3. And over here we have an a, we have 2 b's, and let's put the number 2 in front, we have an x, and we have a c squared. Then over here we have a 4ab over c squared. Alright, so then we look and see, is there anything that I can do to cancel? I mean, is there anything like in here that I can cancel? Nothing on top is down here. Over here, nothing on top is down here. Nothing on top is down here. So I am done at that point. So that's using the distributive property in order to just to expand is what it's called. So we distribute it, and we get those long, hairy, drawn-out answers like that. Alright, the next video I'm going to do is going to have to do with minus signs and negative exponents.